Evening.
Todd, you have to be disappointed in the number of penalties, 12 for 127 to start the preseason for you guys.
Yeah, that's a big thing. The penalties we talk about in practice, we only had 12 drives, so you get 12 penalties. That kind of negates everything. We've got to be better at that and more discipline.
Thoughts on what you saw from Baker Mayfield tonight?
I mean, he was composed. He did a good job running the offense. He made the plays he was supposed to make. We were satisfied.
Todd, it seems like Gedeke's been given that right tackle job without much competition. What have you seen from him that makes you feel like he's up for the job?
Well, there's been competition. He's had a good camp. You know, he's solid. He's played it in college. He understands the position. He knows how to play the position. We got to cut down on the penalties. I'll look at the tape and see how he did.
Todd, what led you to start so many backups and rest so many starters in this first preseason game? You only have 3 opportunities with the preseason getting cut for 3.
They take a lot of reps in practice, and there's a lot of guys we wanted to see in live action. You can't make decisions on the young guys in practice. The old guys, you know what they can do, or the guys with experience. So we wanted to see a lot of the young guys tonight.
Todd, with enough guys not playing tonight, did you feel like it was a fair situation to evaluate the 2 quarterbacks that you saw?
Yeah, they both play with the same offensive line, so, you know, you evaluate them accordingly. I thought Kyle made some good throws as well, and he commanded the offense just the same. They both had the same type of plays. They both had the same guys in there, receivers and offensive line-wise, so we'll continue that next week.
How would you assess Kyle's performance tonight?
I got to watch the tape, you know. I got to watch the tape. I know he threw the pick, but I know he made some good throws as well. It's just commanding the offense, so we'll watch the tape and we'll make our decisions.
Todd, there's been a big emphasis on getting the running game going so you have a little bit more balance on offense. 66 yards tonight, and it really seemed to stall after the first quarter. Just your assessment of the running game.
Again, we got some good runs, and the penalties held us back. You know, you can't run the ball if you get holding calls and you get 1st and 20 all the time. So that has a lot to do with it as well. I thought we were consistent with it. Every time we kind of broke one, even with Sean's touchdown being called back and another run out there earlier, it was holding calls holding it back. So we just got to cut the holding calls out.
Based off of what you saw from the secondary tonight, what would be the point of emphasis going into practice on Sunday?
Young guys need a lot of work. Ball cannot go over your head.
Talk a little bit about Zion specifically. Had a great pick, but also gave up a touchdown.
He's got to be better tackling. He leaves his feet too early. We discussed that. He understands that. The interception was outstanding, but the touchdown run he missed, and he missed another tackle there. He's lunging too much. He's got to gather, and we got to work on tackling.
Looking at some of your young receivers, for example, Trey Palmer, 4 targets, 4 catches. Were you pleased with the execution there from those young guys in the receiving game?
I'll look at the entire tape, but he flashed. He flashed in the game. He made some plays, and that's big. You show up and make some plays. We just got to look at the overall consistency of it.
Todd, you talked about tough decisions coming at outside linebacker and the depth there. How much did Cam Beal help himself tonight?
He got 2 sacks. Again, I got to see the totality of his plays and how he played, but 2 sacks always helps you.
Do you have an update on Yaya Diaby? I know he did leave the game.
He's fine. He could have went back in, but it was his time to come out, so we just left him out.
We did not, of all the people that were held out, we didn't see Rocket Jarrett. Just curious why he didn't play.
Oh, he had a sore leg, so we decided to keep him out.
We expect him to be able to play next week if all goes well.
I'll see how he's feeling, and we'll evaluate it this week.
Todd, can you talk about just the missed tackles across the board for your defense?
Sloppy, especially on the first drive. Check down shouldn't go for 10, 12, 18 yards. So those sloppy guys just leaving their feet too early. We need a lot of tackling work.
It's the reality of the NFL today, but is it frustrating as a defensive coach to not really be able to work on the tackling that much in practice?
We can work on it more and get that done.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Thanks,